And actually, Elements will survive that one as well. Manages to get himself behind the turret and does stay alive. So a nice little push again from TSM. And I think they're finding it a little bit tough to have, you know, that extra power that you'd get from Alistair rather than, you know, a different type of support, for instance, Janna or Sona or Soraka, for example.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, really aggressive supports I think are super powerful. We saw in the interviews of Gamed versus Zan where he's like, yeah, no, Tristana Sona is like the best aggressive lane in the game right now, I think. So, you know, we just run that a lot. And we saw that, you know, tons of damage coming out from the Tristana. Sona is a very offensive carry. She has that passive and the Q, which put out pretty consistent, you know, triple-digit damage numbers on each hit, and they're pretty low cooldowns, so she really can throw out a ton of damage, and of course Tristana able to play very aggressively. But of course this game is about Corki versus Vayne in the bottom lane with the supports to help, and looks like Nocturne is coming in to support as the Rainman's going to push in, gonna find Big Fat LP. Can he get the flag toss and the stun? Yes, he will, and here comes Nocturne, only level 5. There's the flash, but he's going to pick that one up. Egg her inside the turret, and looks like they're not going to be able to push any farther down though, as that turret's going to keep her safe. She is back up and alive, but they've got about a 6-minute window then to push that one down again, and without the rebirth. KX still last hitting as best they can. Bottom lane, Warwick is level 6, can get a gank to happen, and this could be a very, very dead Annie. Same bitch is going for it. Here they come. There's a flash and the ult. Here comes tons of damage up when flash goes out, but it won't. Oh, that's some damage
Oh
output.
my god.
Hello. Wow. One each still picked up. Great play there on both sides. Wow. Nice. I think ultimately a slight advantage for CLG. They got an assist on that kill, plus it was a higher level champion, but good job firing back from Reginald. Managed to flash out into the turret and really baited Warwick into a really horrible situation. Did pick up that kill, but did die to Ignite, so yeah, overall, you know, it's flash burned on both sides, but hey, that was pretty good overall from CLG, and they got control of mid lane, so they're really happy with how that went down, I think.
Yeah, and we see down on the bottom lane, actually, CLG have warded up in their top bush, just to make sure that X-Special doesn't get into any of those annoying positions once again that we've seen him cause so much trouble in. In the middle lane, we saw the odd one who actually went and just finished off a little bit in the jungle before coming to keep this middle area safe, obviously with Reginald going down that little bit earlier on. Up on top, Big Fat LP, who of course was forced to use that rebirth after being taken down a little bit earlier on, is now back up and full HP. Rainman may just go for something a little bit different here, though, by the looks of things. Yeah, it looks like they're setting up for Dragon.
Well, you're right. Actually, yeah, Nocturne came down to bottom lane, dropped the ward, but he's still staying around there. Transfer put a ward down. They will see that. X-Special will not be able to kill that, and they're going for it right now. Actually, wow, this is really good because yeah, Big Fat LP is still far away. It looks like CLG will try to collapse. No, Warwick's not moving. Malzahar's coming down, but Warwick's still staying in the jungle. So it's going to be a free Dragon. Great job by TSM, just coming down. I think a bit of a mistake from CLG, but first Dragon of the game to Team SoloMid. 2-1 in the kill score as well. They're up about 2,000 gold, so they've built themselves quite the advantage, actually. They might get themselves the 1-on-1 score in the group, which will make a 4-way tie at 1-1, and it'll leave the third. Oh, here's the gank up the top. Sorry, I missed that one entirely. Reginald with his Big Fat LP, and this is going great for Reginald. And, oh man, Big Fat LP gonna die to a turret. Great play there by Reginald, gonna get that kill for himself.
Yeah, just trying to get that wall off there to kind of get out of range of Vanny and just dive into the tower, but didn't quite work out as he wanted. And Reginald will pick up that kill. So it's 3-1 for TSM, and don't forget they lost their first game against Zan. So that was a bit of an upset for a lot of people. But TSM now know, you know, the job that they need to do. They have to come into this game and beat CLG to make sure that they have, I mean, it's still, even if they lose this one, still have a chance to go through, but this is an important one in terms of their placing.
Yeah, I mean, it's the pride, and it really is a seeding. TSM does not want to start out 0-2 because it means they have to be game to stay alive, and they don't want to really be put in that situation. So right now they're putting themselves in a really great situation. They're up 2,000 gold, they're up 3-1. They have probably positioning for turrets pretty well, I think. Actually, they haven't done damage to anything but the bottom turret, so I take that one back. But Dragon control, better timing on it. Certainly, they're in a good situation right now.
And getting the pings going off down at the bottom there from TSM, but not really much going off. And we may just see something kicking off at top. There is Warwick up in that top bush, so Nocturne and Rayman will have to be a little bit careful as they start to work in. Actually, Nocturne's just kind of waiting around for now.
Oh, he's going to wait for the ult onto Anivia.
Ulti, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna wait for Jarvan to catch a stun. He's just gonna jump on him. But unfortunately, it looks like Anivia, well, unfortunately for TSM, Anivia's not gonna push in too hard. Kind of knows that something could be up. And Warwick, though, still waiting in the wings. This could be really bad for the Rain Man. He's still holding it on. They don't know Nocturne's there. He's gonna face check a brush against Warwick. This could be bad. Here comes the ultimate. Nocturne's showing up as well, but Rain Man taking tons of damage. Can he pick up the kill? Yes, he can. And Odd One trying to run away. Gets the fear off on Warwick, but it's too late. 3-2 now the kill score. Great play by CLG, baiting that one out perfectly. And a Demacian should know about face-checking a brush. When you're on a team with Garen, you should know that brush hides things that do lots of damage.
And shout things when they do it.
They do, in fact. Well, Warwick not so much, but yeah, he certainly managed to make it work, though, regardless. Reginald now pushed back out of the way. Look at the minion counts real quick. 95, 84, the top two. 89, 72. A little bit of pressure down at bottom. Looks like we're going to be okay, though. Chowster not getting a ton of pain onto himself yet. Now we'll try to probably last with these minions up in front of the turret, getting some nice healing in from Element, so he's going to be just fine right there. This up tier, the God, I'm surprised he's not casting more spells. I guess he just wants that lane to be as pushed closer to his turret as possible. Keep himself safe and in the comfort of structures. Looks like he'll be okay.
Well, top Jarvan having a little bit of time to push through, and looks like he may take a bit of a different route. Not sure who's. Okay, so that was actually CLG's Clairvoyance that spotted the Rayman moving down towards that middle area, and Hotshot GG, no surprise, is actually hugging his tower. Won't be wanting to peek out of there much. X-Special also has a target on him, so not sure if they spotted him a little bit earlier as well.
Definitely does a ward right to his left. Right to his left, yes, proper English go. But especially going to come down. They might get another jump onto Chowster. Looks like they will not. He'll keep babysitting as KX will just spam last hits. Is the first one to 100. Doing good stuff there. And oh, there's the pressure in a little bit. Not getting a lot done still, though. So no kills quite yet at bottom lane. Mid lane still Andy-Res Malzahar. Both players pretty much full of offense, though Doran's Wings and Catalyst will keep his players fairly healthy regardless. It is the minion game in bottom lane. Looks like Warwick coming around from the back again, doing a repeat performance of that sit-in brush, find a face check, kill a guy. He's going to push through. Yep, he's going to camp there for now. This could be a great chance for him. His ultimate is up. Flash is not. And it's a total repeat. Nocturne's coming back over as well.
Let's see if Rayman actually goes for it this time.
I'm going to laugh if he does. I would. That'd just be hilarious to me. And wow, a lot of aggression coming in from Malzahar.
Actually, Warwick is starting to back away from that. Once again, the odd one with Nocturne just a little bit below. There you can see him on your screen.